Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special episode of Michael's Corner. Before I bring on my special guest, alongside with her mother, Kira, her name is Ruby Ringside, and she's only 7 or 8 years old, and it is a quite an honor to bring her onto my show tonight. So so I just want to bring say that before, it's like usually I interview, you know, tons of wrestlers, but never before have I ever interviewed a younger wrestler and whatnot in Ruby Ringside. And she's only 7 years old. So it is quite an honor. So, so before I bring them on, don't forget to follow me on social media. So Facebook will be Michael's Corner, Twitter or Twitter X or wherever you want to call it will be at Michael Pam, and YouTube will be Michael's Wrestling Channel. So you can follow me on those social media platforms. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. I'm gonna bring in my guests for this evening. Hello. Oh, unmute yourself.
There you go. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for being on my show, Michael's Corner tonight.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. So, my question to you is, how did you how did you get your start in wrestling?
I watched a lot of wrestling matches with my dad.
Mm-hmm. And
W.
okay, okay. And who is your favorite wrestler that you like to see on TV?
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah. I love Cody Rhodes. He's a great wrestler, and you know, he always he always excites me and whatnot. So your father tells me that you are a wrestler, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And how long have you been wrestling?
A few years, and then I took a break, and now I'm getting back into it.
Oh, okay. May I ask how old are you?
I am 8 years old.
Oh my, okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. What are some of your matches that you had?
Um,
You do amateur wrestling.
I do amateur wrestling.
And right now I'm doing for pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm doing interviews for pro wrestling.
Oh, okay. Okay. What what are some of your best interviews that you did?
Alex Kane.
Okay.
MW.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie Morton.
Okay.
Ricky Morton's son.
All right.
Soho.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Storm.
Oh my goodness. I love Tony Storm. Mm-hmm. Is she your favorite wrestler?
Ruby.
Ruby is.
Ruby so
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I saw a photo with you meeting her and whatnot that your father sent to me. So, so,
met Trish Stratus.
I also met Trish Stratus.
oh, I actually met her too. I met her back in November, and she was so nice to me, and I got to interview her.
Wow.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's on my YouTube channel, so you should check it out with with your father and your mother sometime.
Okay.
All right.
I will.
So, do you have any matches coming up, or
No matches, but talk about your interview.
No matches, but I have an interview in a few weeks.
Going to
mm-hmm.
Going to the gathering the 1st through the 4th in Charlotte.
and
Oh,
Alex.
okay.
And Alex Kane's coming with us.
Oh, okay. Okay, I bet you'll have a fun interview.
I will.
All right. Um, so what does Ruby Ringside likes to do when she's not wrestling?
I like to do art and I like to read about wrestlers.
That's good. That's a good activity. Um, do you help your folks around the house?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's right. Mm-hmm. So, do you play like any wrestling games or whatnot?
Um, I play with my brother and do wrestling matches with his figures.
Okay, yeah. And who wins that fight?
Who wins the matches?
I do.
There you go, Ruby. Mm-hmm. You gotta show them who's boss. you know, yeah, yeah, I've been a wrestling fan too for quite some time, and I have a wrestling action figure collection as well, and I collect those.
Awesome.
Yeah, um, yeah, yeah. I just whenever I go to like you know, Walmart or Amazon or whatnot, I pick up an action figure and I just collect them and put it in my other room and whatnot. So I got about probably hundreds and hundreds of action figures. I
What
also have Trish Stratus's action figure too, and she signs it too.
Wow. Okay.
So
what's your
I
favorite
go, huh?
What's your favorite wrestling figure you have?
Oh shoot. I got so many, Ruby. My favorite one that I like is the Charlotte Flair when she had her robe, the blue robe. That's my favorite. And she wore that at WrestleMania 32, I believe. And that's my favorite action figure. And my other favorite action figure on the men's side would probably have to be the Big Show.
Yeah.
What's your favorite snack?
Oh, my favorite snack is I like Doritos nacho cheese. Mm-hmm.
Good one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to cut back the sweet some because yours truly doesn't want to get diabetes. So,
Good, healthy choices.
yep, we gotta make healthy choices and whatnot. So,
Nice.
um, so, how many action figures do you have?
A lot.
Whole room full.
um, what's your favorite action figure?
The Undertaker.
Ooh, guess what? I have the Undertaker action figure as well.
Cool.
Ooh, pretty scary. Every every time I go through my collection of action figures, every time I see that Undertaker action figure, oh my god, it gives me the creeps. But anyhow, that's my other favorite action figure, The Undertaker, because he is a legend and a future Hall of Famer. So,
What's your favorite wrestler?
okay, on the men's side or on the women's side?
Both.
Okay, so on the men's side, my favorite wrestler has to be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm. Every time it's like he's always been my fan since I was probably around your age, but since around probably about 10 or 11 or 12 or yeah, so he has some best matches. It was him versus Owen, no, him versus Bret Hart. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that match?
WrestleMania 13.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Stone Cold Steve Austin's my favorite wrestler on the male side. And on the female side, I have to go with Trish Stratus on this one. Because when she came into the WWE, when she entered, she came out to scout tests and whatnot. And this was Sunday Night Heat. And then she came out to scout Albert. So she formed TNA. So yep. So Trish Stratus is my favorite female wrestler of all time. So
Cool.
yep.
What's your favorite?
So I hear. So yeah, you should let me know your when you have the next match because yep, Carol Castle has has talked to me so much about you and you gain notice, and I told her that if she's getting notice, I would like to bring you on here so that you can help me, so you can help me get noticed as well. Even though I'm already got noticed in the wrestling business and whatnot. And speaking of indie pro wrestling business, today is my anniversary. 11 years that I've been in the wrestling business.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I've been going to wrestling shows and with Carol Capsule and whatnot. Yep, she's my main assistant. She's the one that helps me get these interviews and whatnot. And when she told me about you, Ruby, I was like, you know what? I gotta get this little girl on my show. So I am quite an honor to, interview you. And it's like, I was so excited and looking forward to doing this interview with you tonight. So thank you for coming on and sharing your stories because usually I interview some of the guy wrestlers and whatnot, but interviewing a girl is that makes it extra special. So thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we'll share
Yeah.
your YouTube page.
We'll share your YouTube page.
Uh-huh. And you guys share me yours as well so that I can tell my people where to follow you. So
RubyRingside.com.
And Carol's awesome.
okay.
Carol's awesome.
All right. Well, Ruby, it is such a pleasure to interview you and whatnot. And you're welcome to come back if you have your next match and whatnot. And if you want to be on Michael's Corner again to reveal it, let me know. Let me know, and I'll bring you back on here.
Love
Sounds
to.
like a plan?
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well,
Thank you.
yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yep. So that was a great interview. Um, you know, I couldn't ask for a better, you know, better she's such a precious girl with a gifted heart and whatnot. Yeah, I just like, you know, doing these interviews and whatnot. So interviewing Ruby Ringside is such an honor, you know. So and I'm very happy to give her this platform. So and whatnot. So well, that does it for this episode of Michael's Corner. Um, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.